Memory map concepts and operating modes. The basic concept on the LPC the 4th of February 2141, 6/8 is that each memory area has a natural location in the memory map. This is the address range for which code residing in that area is written. The bulk of each memory space remains permanently fixed in the same location, eliminating the need to have portions of the code designed to run in different address ranges. Because of the location of the interrupt vectors on the ARM7 processor at addresses 0x00000000 through hexadecimal 00000001C, as shown in Table 3 below, a small portion of the boot block and SRAM spaces need to be remapped in order to allow alternative uses of interrupts in the different operating modes described in Table 4. Remapping of the interrupts is accomplished via the Memory Mapping Control feature, Section 3.7, Memory Mapping Control, on page 26. 2.2 Memory Remapping. Chapter 2, Memory Map. Table 3. In order to allow for compatibility with future derivatives, the entire boot block is mapped to the top of the on-chip memory space. In this manner, the use of larger or smaller flash modules will not require changing the location of the boot block, which would require changing the bootloader code itself or changing the mapping of the boot block interrupt vectors. Memory spaces other than the interrupt vectors remain in fixed locations. Figure 5 shows the on-chip memory mapping in the modes defined above. The portion of memory that is remapped to allow interrupt processing in different modes includes the interrupt vector area, 32 bytes, and an additional 32 bytes, for a total of 64 bytes. The remapped code locations overlay addresses 0x00000000 through hexadecimal 00000003F. A typical user program in the flash memory can place the entire FIQ handler at address hexadecimal 00000001C without any need to consider memory boundaries. The vector contained in the SRAM, external memory, and boot block must contain branches to the actual interrupt handlers, or to other instructions that accomplish the branch to the interrupt handlers. There are 3 reasons this configuration was chosen. 1. To give the FIQ handler in the flash memory the advantage of not having to take a memory boundary caused by the remapping into account. Copyright 2. Minimize the need for the SRAM and boot block vectors to deal with arbitrary boundaries in the middle of code space. 3. To provide space to store constants for jumping beyond the range of single-word branch instructions. Remapped memory areas, including the boot block and interrupt vectors, continue to appear in their original location in addition to the remapped address.